Welcome to the Barrens Management Area, located within the Bayfield County Forest in Wisconsin's Northwest Sands. Historically shaped by wildfire, the Great Pine Barrens of Wisconsin have been greatly reduced. Less than 2% remain of the original 4 to 6 million acres. Following the logging boom of the early 1900s, vast stands of jack pine and grassy open barrens were replaced with red pine plantations in the effort to restore the cut-over land and increase its timber value. Following World War II, our country turned its attention to fighting a different war, the war against wildfires, which were viewed as threats to forests and wildlife instead of integral parts of the barren system. The reduction in open barrens and in jack pine forested barrens has meant a serious loss of habitat for many wildlife species that depend on this globally imperiled landscape. In 2008, foresters with Bayfield County and the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources wildlife biologists met to craft a plan that would ultimately shape 11,500 acres of the county forest for optimal wildlife habitat and timber value. The Barrens Management Area has at its center a 1,000-acre permanently open core with 4 zones of surrogate floating barrens around it. Each zone is completely harvested, stand by stand, and then seeded with dense jack pine over a 12-year period, providing wildlife with the optimal mix of young pine immediately adjacent to the permanent open core. The next zone will be harvested and seeded in preparation for its 12-year young barrens season, just as the forests in the first zone begin to age out and become less valuable for wildlife. This pattern of harvesting and seeding will float or rotate from one zone to the next every 12 years, continually providing optimal habitat where the young regenerating jack pine meets the permanently open core. After 48 years, the process will simply start again, harvesting and seeding around the open core. Certainly, landscape-level management is a slow, long-term endeavor, but already in the summer of 2016, for the first time in Bayfield County, a pair of Kirtland's warbler, a federally and state endangered bird species, nested and successfully fledged their young on the Bayfield County Forest. The Barrens Management Area is a powerful synergy between revenue-generating forest management and wildlife habitat creation on the landscape level. As the management area begins to take shape over the coming decades, we at Bayfield County Forestry and Parks look toward the future of these vast barrens with eager anticipation.